You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
Hey, what's been going on, everybody? I gotta get my take on this whole situation here. I've been planning to go to E3, so topics are coming up, and one of the topics that comes up a lot to me is esports. So you could tell from the title of this video, I'm getting ready to talk about my take on that, because everybody has an opinion. Now let's just get straight into how I like to deal with things. I like to come with the motherfucking facts. Now, if you take the word sport and you look it up in the dictionary, it says an activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team competes against another or others for entertainment. I mean, simply put, if you break down the word, then yeah, esports is a sport. But let's keep it fucking real. Everybody in the hood knows. Now, if you ain't from the hood, you still may feel this way. That when you think of sports, automatically you think of sweat, you think of muscles, you think of somebody just doing something heroic and crazy, something that at that moment in time you wish you could do. Now, when people think of video games, they think, man, I could do that. I could just pick up a controller and get good at shooting and this, that, and the third. So they don't really view it as a sport. So let's keep it real. Is it a sport? Well, technically, haters gonna hate. Yeah, it is a sport. By definition, esports is a sport because people are competing. And let's keep it real. Think about those kids over in Japan who play video games for 24 hours until they actually fucking die. I mean, they actually play these games till they die. I'm like, yo, ain't nobody report these kids missing? Don't you know your son or your daughter love to play those damn video games? Shouldn't you go check and see if he ain't in the arcade dead, stiff and cold, hand stuck to a controller? Shit's crazy. I mean, it's just crazy. But technically, if you think about how serious people take the game and how they compete, then technically it makes it a sport. Now, so somebody like us from the hood, if you play basketball or football or something like that, or hockey or whatever your sport is, you're gonna be like, this shit ain't no sport, man, get up on out of here. Nobody gets hurt doing this. But technically, when you break down the definition, it is a sport. I mean, when you really think about it, look, you got people right now, I saw a video, they were accusing Call of Duty players of taking Adderall. Adderall is some kind of drug that keeps you super focused and gives you that dopey eye of the tiger look, like pencil falls, you're gonna turn around in slow motion and grab it before the two pieces hit the floor type of crazy shit. That kind of thing, like, limitless, that type of thing. So when you start thinking about all of this and you see how serious it is, people winning all kinds of money going to tournaments, you got other people cheering for them, and instead of them slam dunking a ball or throwing something across the field, they're playing a game. So when you look at the element of it, yeah, it is technically a sport. No, I mean, really, mommy can't hate on little Timmy no more. Little Timmy is now playing COD and trapping out the bando, counting stacks, throwing money at you like a $2 hoe. Oh man, this is a crazy world we live in. So what can you say? Can you hate? I mean, is it hating? Is it not? What do you got to say about this topic? It's very interesting. Let me know what you guys think, because personally speaking, man, times are changing. You got kids who can't even get a car or old enough to get a driver's license, and they're going to be making a lot of money from this new entertainment we're heading into. It's crazy when being a video game player can now make you a celebrity, athlete, and entertainer. But you cannot deny it. This is the world we're living in. You already see all of these COD tournaments, and now other games. Street Fighter was something I used to make a lot of money on as a kid. I mean, it got so serious for me that they put a picture of me in the Roxy and said that I wasn't allowed in there because I would come in there with $1, 1 quarter, and I would probably play that game for 4 hours, literally beating everybody, and people would bet on me. There was a lot of gambling around that. So with this being more advanced with the internet, people can meet up and have all of these crazy little meetings and, put all kinds of chips up in the air and get it crazy. Hey, what can I say? This is what I'm thinking. This is what y'all probably are thinking. Hey, let me know. Little Timmy strapping out the bando now as an esport athlete. Hey, I ain't mad at you. Do your thing. I guess the person who's playing the game is considered an e-athlete. Hey man, I know it sounds crazy, but this is the world we're living in. So with that being said, I mean, do I think it's a sport? I can't hate. I feel like if I say no, then I'm just being a hater. Think about those people when you were a kid who used to make up that story. Like, some of you people are going to be probably from my generation to know what I'm about to say. This is kind of funny. I remember when I was a kid, my father would tell me not to play the Super Nintendo because if I hooked it to the TV, because it was so powerful, it would destroy the TV. And I used to go to my friend's house and it would be the same thing. I mean, I would hear parents literally saying that you could only hook up the game for a certain amount of time and you couldn't really have it hooked up to the TV because it was destroy the TV hooking that thing up to it. So those are the myths. So you got these people now looking at the same people that used to discourage from playing these video games, watching their kids go outside and make money doing this instead of going to work like they did. So part of it, I think, is a little biased, of course, but at the end of the day, it is a sport. I hate to say, for you people that just can't grasp this notion and come into this new world that we're living in, because it is funny to have to accept that. But hey, I'm not a hater. I'm you know, if you kids are out there and you're getting nice at Call of Duty and you're making what your mother made in a year at one competition, or within a year you're gonna make that same kind of money or triple, quadruple, whatever she made, hey man, if they want to call you the Michael Jordan of COD, then by all means. So with that being said, get in the comment section and let me know what you think. Do you agree with me or do you disagree? What's your take on this situation? Do you think esports is a sport? I mean, I definitely can't hate. By definition, it is. So what do you say? It's your boy Jimmybgaming. I'm out of here. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And before I go, I decided I'll do a little bit more commentaries, more slanted towards this than what I've been traditionally doing, because you people seem up and down with some of my stuff, but I notice when I get more in depth and I start breaking it down, you guys kind of dig it. So just let me know in the comment section what you know about this and how you feel about it, because hey, this is the world we're living in. This is the world we're heading in. This is the world we're at. Kids can now get up and make money for the same thing they used to get slapped on their head for when their mother said that they played these games for too long. Now they could tell mommy, you better leave me alone. I'm about to get 50 racks, dog. More than what you make in a year. You see that car next to yours? That's mine, the new one. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm out of here.